On this week's episode... Well, hey there, friends. Troy here from Phat Electric Bikes of Oregon. I wanted to go over the display with you. I wanted to show you a couple things in the display. Everybody's always asking me about the display. Now, there's a lot of things in the display, so we're not going to cover all those right now. What I am going to cover is the very basics. The 3 reasons that a common, average, everyday bike owner might want to get into their display. At this particular time, I'm talking about our most common display, the King Meter SW900. So let's go take a look, and we'll go over a few of the features that you may want to check out or tinker with. Now, there's going to be a lot of things in here you do not want to mess with because everything is tied together. You have wheel size, wattage, motor size, batteries. These all work in union. And literally, there's all the levels of pedal assist, and you can really screw up the functionality of your bike by playing with these things. I had a customer at one point that cranked up all of his pedal assists. He just went in there and he thought, well, higher's better, must be faster, right? No, what he did was he turned pedal assist 1, pedal assist 2, pedal assist 3, and pedal assist 4 into pedal assist 5. So what he had was, no matter what pedal assist level he was in 5 at all times. And he's like, it's just the same. It doesn't feel like it's changing. And I'm like, well. So these are the kind of things I want to go over with you real quick. It's not really rocket science, but I want to put it on the video here for you so you can reference it anytime that you might need to get into your King Meter SW900 display. The basics are... the 3 basics that a rider such as yourself may be getting into the display for are to change from kilometers per hour to miles per hour. Now, we do that here in the shop for you, so it's really not necessary, but I'm going to show you how to do that anyway. The second thing you can do is turn up your speed. The speed is going to be for your throttle and your pedal assist max level. It goes up from around 20 miles an hour to closer to 25. Not a major jump, but when you do a lot of riding, it may be something you want to do. It may not be. I've had lots of people that have no interest in that. So I'll show it to you, and you can make up your own decisions and do what you want with your bicycle. And then the third and final thing that we're going to cover is going to be your trip counter. So the trip counter is a little bit labor intensive, just in the fact that it's buried pretty deep in there. It's easy to get to, it's easy to see once you get there, but there's a little bit to it. So let's go over that and see if we can help you out to understand your display a little bit more. Let's go. All right, friends, first thing we're going to do is we're going to power up our display. And there you go, that's what it looks like, freshly powered up. Now, you've got your up and down buttons, and you have your power button here. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold these 2 buttons down at the same time until the screen looks like that. Now, I did say we're going over 3 things here. 3! But, since I love you, I'm going to go ahead and throw in a 4th thing for you. This is your backlight for this particular display. So over here, you can control what's on the screen at the present time, and you use the power button to change pages. So for right now, if you wanted your backlight to be even brighter, you could change 2 or 3. I keep it at 1 personally. It seems to do just fine. So now to back what we were talking about here. So we click the power button once, like so, to change a page. Now this says unit. Right there next to unit, you can see MPH, miles per hour, miles per hour, miles per hour. If you were to take this controller and push up or down, you would switch that to kilometers per hour, kilometers per hour, kilometers per hour. So here in the shop, we just go ahead and we set that to miles per hour for you. But if you had the bike shipped to you, well, then you're going to have to do it. And that's what this video is for, friends. Again, to switch through the pages, you just click your power button like so. Now this is going to be a lot of your settings for your pedal assist. You do not want to fiddle around with any of this business whatsoever. So as you click through, you're going to see your tire size come up. You may have 20-inch tires, you may have 26-inch tires, but whatever it is, it'll come up. So once you see that, you know you're getting close to there. It's going to be max speed. You see it's at 40 right now. Typically, it is set at 32, and this is kilometers per hour, not miles per hour, just to be clear. So this is a 20-mile-an-hour peak. So if you did want to turn that up to 40, that's more of a 25-mile-an-hour top speed. See, if you keep going, it just goes back around to 12. So 40 is the top on that one. So I'm just going to keep this for now at 32 where it belongs. Now we're going to change through some pages again, like so. Now, this is where it gets a little troublesome. So this is actually easy. TC, that's trip counter. No. Trip counter, yes. So you change whatever's on the page with this, and you change pages with this. So now your trip counter is started. You can turn it off, obviously, back to no. And this is the last page before you come back around to page number 1. So that's really all you need to know about your display, other than your odometer is here. You'll have your speedometer here normally, so let's do this. Let's back out of this. We hold the power button down just to go back to the regular screen. So you have your odometer here. If you touch your power button real quick, see the 2.9, the trip meter, it shows you like the total miles so far. Now, quick click goes back to normal. So your odometer, your speedometer, here in the mode, it's going to say standard, eco, power and speed, depending on which pedal assist. Pedal assist 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like that. Speed, if you want to really put the pedal to the metal, you got a long way to go, and you just a short time to get there. And 4, power. Need some hill help. Standard, eco, and on. Now that it's off, if you're pedaling, it's a bicycle. And real quick, while we're at it, you have standard bicycle gears here that go with your pedaling. So when you change them, of course, you'll hear you physically move your chain over into the gears just like you would on any bike. Now, if you don't want to really mess with all this business, you can set it at a 4, and it's a great universal gear to go through all your pedal assist. So when you're at pedal assist 0, it's a bicycle. Some models have a live throttle, even in pedal assist 0. This is not one of those models, as you can see. But just keep in mind that a lot of them are, and so it's like a live pedal, gas pedal in a running car. So now, of course, you go through your pedal assist levels with this. If you hold the up button down, bam, turns on your headlights and tail lights. No matter what model you have, as long as you have the SW 900 King meter display, which the majority of our bikes have, they all act exactly the same. Now you can see right here, you got your little brights icon, meaning your light's on. Sometimes in the sunlight you can't see that. So this is also illuminated at night, the backlighting for you. So to turn the lights off, you again hold the up button down, just like so. One more thing, if you hold the bottom button down, you don't really want to do that because your bike will take off. Now it's actually a walk assist, and it's great if you're going up, a ramp or a hill or something. But if you're on flat ground and you hold that down, it can get to darn nearly a running pace. So I would be careful in using that. You will figure out how it works for you and that kind of thing, but just make sure you do it on some sort of incline. And then a lot of times you can just feather your throttle instead. If you didn't want to use the walk assist up, say, some stairs or a ramp or anything like that, you can still do a little feather. Now, one last thing regarding this whole setup here, my friends, is your throttle on a rear hub bike is going to be in and of itself. It's its own entity. It does not matter what pedal assist gear you're in. It does not matter what gear you're in. It doesn't matter any of that. This is its own thing. It's a go and a stop, a go and let off. That's it. It overrides, or if you're doing this, you're not pedaling at the same time, or the power is going to here. You touch any brake, the power is disconnected from here and from the pedal assist. So, for safety purposes, so no worries there. But anyway, I just wanted to kind of give you a quick once-over on the display, because everybody's always asking me about it. And those, my friends, are the basics for your display, your throttle, and your basic gearing. Well, what would we be if we didn't cover this? All right? That's in case you need someone to get out of your way, and the off chance that maybe just the tiniest little bit of a chance that they're not wearing earbuds and they actually hear you. So, my friends, that is it on the display. I may have a little deeper information out later, but this is really the basics that you need to fully operate and have fun on your Phat Ego electric bike. So we'll see you guys again soon.